All right. Greetings and heavenly salutations to all. Here to share a brief food from Thoth, insight, upload, eureka moment. Conversation from higher self to lower self. From master chef to P-Love. And just sharing it public because we're inspired to do so. In the upload, the food from Thoth is such. Food for thought, food from Thoth is such. Imagine, if you will, this thing which we call the intellectual property, And generally speaking, the masculine energy is, generally speaking, there's a characteristic of the masculine energy of, let's see, intellect, reason, to solve, resolve, have the answers to solutions, science, know how it works. This is how it works. This is, cause effect, kind of thing, connecting the dots, right? And so, yeah. And when it comes to that, the add-on was this. They say, imagine, when you solve problems, that that seem to be complex, right? That a lot of people, those, there may be a challenge to find the answer to. Like, a lot of people have the same messages in different ways. And then when the solution comes, hey, this is how you solve this. This is what's going on. This is why. And connect the dots. Yeah, that's actually it's because of that balance of that feminine, that divine feminine, that feminine energy. Generally the sacral, the heteru deity, Oshun, that creative energy. The law is the law of polarity. All centered around that sacral, the second energy center, law of polarity, heteru, Venus. Reason being because when we look at beauty, you see those, a lot of times the beauty, most of the time, but not all the time, the beauty is the coming together of things that the ordinary person wouldn't have thought of. So it's extraordinary. And it's beauty. It's like, wow, music, art, visual arts, music, even words. It's the coming together of, and so, yeah, so again, the best intellectuals, those that are best, the geniuses that solve the problems, be male or female, right? It's because there's definitely a strong presence of that feminine energy. You see? Yeah, so we give thanks for the divine feminine energy. You see, and how it manifests in such subtle ways, and yet magnificent, magnificent, big ways, big ways, big ways. Yeah, big ways, yeah. So, give thanks for it. So else you upload, And my person prides itself on, being one of them intellectuals. It's like, shit. And then we can't give us a moment, and we shall, go within, and we shall come up with the answer for anything, Shit, And now we realize, oh yeah, that's because of she, her, we have the ability to pull things from the abstract, at the same time maintain a linear focus on the, Anyways, that's it. All right, we out of here. Peace and wholeness, unconditional love, y'all, to life. That's it. And remember, I am it, and so are you. Yes, you are YesUAh. Another embodiment of Christ consciousness. A unique expression of all there is, all there was, and all that shall be. There it is. Right on. Amen. Ache. Namaste. Aho.